recap as we didn't have a lot of user versus users. Penn State and Ohio State. Let's take a look at them. Ohio State won this game 35-28. Turnovers was 5-2. Giving the ball 5 times to somebody is bound to happen. 2 TDs by Nate Topa. Penn State quarterback threw 4 interceptions. Couldn't get anything going in rushing. Offensively, they still was able to move the ball offensively. 3 different receivers with 100 yards or more. 4 receivers with a touchdown at least. And you can say the same about Ohio State. But shout out to Ohio State on the dub. Clemson beat Pittsburgh 51-14. Bama beat Texas State 35-0. USC beat Washington State 51-21. Notre Dame beat Arizona 42-0. UCF beat ULM Monroe 52-7. Texas defeated Kansas State 57-32. UCLA beat Oregon 42-6. This was a user versus user. I picked UCLA in this game. I do feel like they will be playing against Colorado in the Pac-12 championship. They turned the ball over 5 times and still won the game. Wow. Oregon just couldn't get anything going offensively. They couldn't get anything going offensively. I could just look at the statistics and say that. UCLA, 4 interceptions, but still was able to move the ball. Receiver Steven Hickton, 3 TDs, with 300-some yards. Man, the kid balled out, So shout out to UCLA. Georgia Tech defeated NC State 56-0. Wisconsin beat Iowa 38-0. Texas A&M beat Houston barely 35-28. This game came down to the final drive. I watched that game right there. They almost gave it up. Top 25 right now hasn't changed much. UCF, Texas A&M, Michigan, Alabama, Boston College, Wisconsin, Syracuse, Oklahoma State, UCLA, and Texas is in the top 10. Taking a look at the college football playoff bracket, if anything was to change, let's see if any movements. Ohio State, UCF, Oklahoma State, Syracuse, Miami, Michigan, Texas, and Wisconsin. UCLA, Texas A&M would have number 1 seed, Boston College, and Alabama if it was to start today, but it's still early in regards to that. Taking a look at the Heisman race right now, James Ramirez is still up, David Sokol, Marvin Lincoln, Carlos Gades, and Dalton Shelley has moved down to the last spot. He was pretty much on top for a while. Taking a look at recruiting, we pretty much got everybody we want this year. Georgia, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Miami. Texas A&M moved down 1 spot. Notre Dame moves up. Georgia moves up. And that's interesting right there. Games of the week. See if we got anything as far as games of the week. Oklahoma State and Texas A&M. I'm going to go Oklahoma State. I feel like Texas A&M kind of been struggling a little bit. The game that they just played, they almost lost that game. I feel like Oklahoma State going to be able to protect their home crowd. Syracuse and Boston College. I'm going to take Syracuse in this one. I feel like they're going to get the job done. Ohio State and Wisconsin. I'm going to go Wisconsin. I do feel like Wisconsin is ready to beat a big-time, powerful team as far as Ohio State. Clemson and Miami. This is going to be definitely the game of the week. I'm going to go with Miami. I feel like Miami's going to get the job done. Players of the week, we got Carlos Gades. As you guys know, he is in the Heisman race along with Marvin Lincoln. Both of those guys definitely been doing their thing. Taking a look at the standings. ACC right now is Boston College and Syracuse, American, Charlotte. Big 12 right now, you have Texas A&M, UCF, and Oklahoma State and Texas. UCF, Oklahoma State plays against Texas A&M. This can definitely make a big difference in regards to the Big 12. Big 10 right now, still 3 teams undefeated in the conference. I know you guys probably wondering what I'm going by. Conference record, Ohio State, Wisconsin, and Michigan all undefeated. CUSA, Cincinnati, FBS Independence, no team. MAC, Ball State, Central Michigan. MWC, you got Wyoming, San Jose State, San Diego State. Pac-12 right now, you got UCLA, Colorado, USC. Colorado just went out, and they'll play against UCLA in the Pac-12 championship. UCLA wins out, it will be the same because we did beat USC, and we just got computer games now, so we're going to be there. I'm just interested to see the USC versus UCLA game because that can play a big role in the Pac-12 championship because they do play this year. Alabama, Auburn, and the SEC, Sun Belt, Marshall, and that's that. Take a look at the statistics. We haven't looked at the stats. Let's see what's going on in stats before we get out of here. Let's see what we got, man. It's just we can't do the same thing every time, especially if you guys been watching these videos. So I got to treat y'all with some type of creativity, and then we'll get up out of here. Passing right now is Walt Post, senior quarterback, leading 43 TDs. He don't even have the most pass attempts, but he's still leading. Pretty damn good. Rushing right now, Dalton Shelley still is, although he's top 5 right now in the Heisman race, he's still getting the job done. 21 total TDs. He got the most TDs in the entire league. Receiving right now, Marvin Lincoln, another top 5 Heisman candidate. Then you have Alex Fritz, who was in that consideration, freshman receiver for Colorado. But he fell out. You know, the reason why is because we have a lot of weapons on offense. But, I mean, when he's open, I'm going to throw him the rock. But unfortunately, he's number 2. You got Higdon, Everett, and then Abraham. Taking a look at the blocking, man. We got to show the offensive linemen some love. So these guys in the top right there. Defense right now, Nathan, along with Rambo, interceptions. You got Brian, Spencer. Okay, that's pretty good right there. And the most sacks, Cole, Timmy. It's good with the computers, man. Kickers, pretty good right here. Punting, it's not good to be on top as far as punting go. That means your offense not moving the ball. Kick return, and then punt return. It's pretty interesting, man. See you guys next week.